So I come back to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War after taking a pretty long break. You guys know how I've been doing things, especially over on my Twitch streams. You guys can watch me play games every single day. I've been playing so much Battlefield between Hardline, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, 1, 5. I've been pretty much playing them all. I've been having a blast in the Battlefield scene. But I decided to take a little break, come back to Black Ops Cold War, give it a shot. As you guys know, I'm a very hardcore Call of Duty fan. I've been playing since Call of Duty 2, the big red one. So no matter how many times I say I'm going to go away, I'm still going to want to come back and play it every once in a while just to get my Call of Duty fix, because obviously I'm a hardcore Call of Duty fan, as pretty much a lot of people who watch this content as well. You love Call of Duty down to the core. That's why you want to see it changed. That's why you want to see it fixed. But coming back to Call of Duty, after such a long break from the game, especially coming from the Battlefield franchise as well. All my time has been invested into Battlefield right now, so OBJ is jammed into my head. You know, OBJ is a very important thing when it comes to Battlefield games. If you don't play OBJ, your whole team is going to get completely destroyed. That's just the moral of the story. And I'm not saying I never played OBJ in COD. As you guys see in this gameplay right here, which isn't really recent, it's pretty old, I got like 2+ minutes on the hard point. We were 2 off from the nuke. You know, you can pop off and still play OBJ the whole game. It's not impossible. But after going to Battlefield, I just expect all the players in the lobby, not just my team, but the enemy players as well, to be playing OBJ, because that's how you find people when it comes to Battlefield. You know, you don't find people by just wandering off in the distance. That's how you get shot in the side of the head in any Battlefield title. The way that you find engagements is playing the flags. You have to know where the enemies are spawning from, on which flags that you should be pushing or defending. That's where all the action is going to revolve around. So playing a lot of Battlefield, I got into the mindset that, hey, you know what? To find the most action, I need to go to the actual objective. You know, go figure. That should be the same thing for every game. It's not just Battlefield that this is logical for. You can go to Halo, Gears of War, Fortnite, any BR too, that everybody just plays OBJ. OBJ is very important if you want to win anything, even in a battle royale. But I hop over to Call of Duty, and my god, the first game I get on is the last game I got on. I hopped off instantly. It was a match on Hijacked. I'm coming back into the game completely fresh. And keep in mind as well, we won this game. We completely stomped the enemies when it comes to objective score. They didn't play any OBJ. But that's not the problem. The problem was that they were actually doing good. You see, that's why I hate the most about Call of Duty players and what Call of Duty has become today. Players only want the streaks in the game. And OBJ, especially in the current day COD games like Black Ops Cold War, they don't give you many points to capture OBJs. The best way to get any of your streaks is by simply camping back and going on a kill streak. Even in a game, like I just said, like Black Ops Cold War, where score streaks are enabled in this game, OBJ still don't give you enough points to encourage you to actually go play them. The best possible way to do so is by camping and building up your streak. So this whole game, me and my team are just destroying the OBJ. We're going in. But the KD of our side isn't outstanding, because while we are playing OBJ, they're just set up in their spawn in perfect positions, waiting for us to hop off OBJ and push them out of patience, I guess I should say. They have more patience than us, because we don't want to sit in the middle of the map 24/7. You know, it's great and all to defend the B flag in domination, but it's only great when the enemy team wants to actually play the game mode as well. If all the enemy team is doing is sitting in the back of their spawn, we're going to have to push them, or else nobody's going to see anyone. We're not going to get any kills. We're not going to get any engagements, because the enemies aren't playing OBJ and they're just going to make us come to them. And these players are going off. They're getting their streaks. They're camping their butts off and have every corner completely covered. They must be playing in a squad, because they're pretty coordinated. So they're doing all this work. They're dropping all these streaks. They're getting insane games. And then the domination game ends, and it's like 200 points to 110. They got wiped. They got stomped. Not even when the streaks were in the sky did they want to step outside to even attempt to hop onto the B flag. They didn't even want to try it. My whole experience is destroyed. And you might say, how, JP? You just won the game. But it doesn't feel like you win in situations like that, does it? It doesn't feel like you win. When you completely wipe a team when it comes to OBJ, I mean, like I said, the score was like 200 to 110. It wasn't even a close competition. They couldn't even compete. But they still went insanely positive 3, 4, 5 KDs. They dropped all of their streaks. None of my team dropped any streak. We didn't drop anything because we're too busy trying to hop on OBJ, and we're dying constantly trying to do so. We didn't get anything. You know, but we won. We won the game, but it didn't feel that way because they were the ones who had all the fun in the Call of Duty match. You know, everything that people thrive for in COD really relies on the streaks and, you know, the adrenaline that you get when you go on to these streaks. And because of that, people chase that feeling more than actually chasing what the game mode is that they're playing. It sucks because there's team deathmatch in this game. There's kill confirmed, and even though I'm kill confirmed, I still would say play the OBJ, but you don't got to. I mean, it's just, you know, a better version of TDM. There's multiple game modes in these games, any Call of Duty game that you could possibly think of, that is good for that type of playstyle, but nobody ever chooses it. And you want to know why? Because I know if they get matched up against a bunch of people who do want to play OBJ, who do want to try to actually win the game, they're going to stomp them out when it comes to kills. Because I know those people are going to get tired and they're going to not be patient anymore. Sitting on the B flag, sitting on the hard point, and not seeing any enemies at all, it gets tiresome because remember, the whole point of playing COD is for that fix, that adrenaline rush, popping off with all your streaks. And if you don't get any kills, you're not going to feel any of that, which means the purpose of playing Call of Duty is destroyed. And I want to make it very clear, it's not every single individual out there that has this exact, you know, campy, pathetic mindset. I'm not saying everybody's like that. There's only a specific few. But the whole point of these games is to play the objective. And people nowadays are abusing that objective to their own benefit. And it's disgusting because in other games you can't do that. You know, only in Call of Duty can you act and play like such a pathetic player and actually be able to pop off. You know, in Battlefield, if your team only has one flag, you are going to get destroyed. Whether, you know, it's me and my personal opinion, if I'm the team that's getting one flag, or I'm the team that's completely, you know, stomping the enemy team and they only have one flag, whatever the situation is, they're not going to be having a good time. But in Call of Duty, it's the complete opposite. In Call of Duty, if you have one flag, you can stomp a whole enemy team. You could just sit there, camp on your main base flag, and just, you know, force the enemies out of pure patience, and then just completely stomp them out. It's like, oh my god, it's disgusting. It's clearly, to me personally, it's clearly disgusting behavior, and it only happens in this specific game. Players in Battlefield, you'll get spawn trapped with one flag, and you'll get angry at the game because you can't get back out. Even if you do top a game and you get an insane like KD, like you have a 5 to 10 KD in a game of Battlefield while you're getting completely stomped and you only have one flag, you're still going to be annoyed. Because like I said, the average Battlefield player's mindset, or just any player, it's not just Battlefield. I keep saying Battlefield because I play it so much, but it's every player. Rainbow Six Siege, CSGO, Valorant, Fortnite again, like I just said, NEBR. Any game that you could possibly think that's an FPS game that has an objective, the players have a mindset around the OBJ. No matter how good they play, no matter how good their KD is, if they lose the game, they're not going to have a feeling of accomplishment. But only in Call of Duty can a player get completely stomped and still feel so happy and good about completely losing. All because they're able to maintain a really good KD. You know, forget the OBJ, forget that you just lost by 200 points. You got a 5 KD, that's all that matters. The game is good. This mindset, to me personally, is going to kill Call of Duty. It's going to completely wipe it clean. The community itself is so beyond toxic. And you could say all the other communities out there in gaming are very toxic as well, and they are. I mean, if you go to any other game, you will get a lot of toxic people, but just between the actual gameplay, the way a Call of Duty player plays, the way their mindset is revolved around this game is just insanity. And it's because it's how the game is developed. You know, it's a very simple arcadey shooter. That's what we know and love it for. But because it's so simple and arcadey, and the maps are so simplistic, players are allowed to just sit back and have an easy passageway of kills. You got to think, in a lot of these maps, they're very straightforward. You know, if you go ahead and capture A and B flag, you know exactly where their spawn is. Their spawn is right there on C, so you can easily spawn trap. But, like I said, if you're on the other enemy team and you sit all the way in the back of C flag, you know where all the enemies are going to be lining up and coming from. You can't get flanked. You can't get countered. You literally have full map control. If you don't want to play OBJ, if you're okay with them completely stomping you out with the win. But, again, you have easy kills, easy way of getting an easy KD. It's just how Call of Duty rolls. And playing alone might not be as effective doing this, but there's people out there that get into 4, 5, 6-man parties with all the same mindset of not playing OBJ. They're going to hop into domination, they're going to stack up with some LMG thermals, a bunch of defensive equipment, sit in the back of the map, and just bait all the enemies out. People legitimately play that way. And it's like every other lobby. It just blows my mind that that's how the average Call of Duty player thinks nowadays. It's just, it kills a whole OBJ game modes. They could easily go into TDM, but they know You know, in TDM, the spawns are a little too wonky to be able to sit in the back and know exactly where they're coming from. So the best spot to do that is hardpoint domination. All the OBJ modes are where these people are at. And I don't understand why they do it, but they do. But guys, I'm just going to cut the commentary off there. I just wanted to rant a little bit. That game just really pissed me off, and I had to make a commentary about it. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, if you want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so. I have a Twitter and Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And last but not least, if you want to catch me live streams of video games, I do it over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.